1 year ago, I sat in front of a camera and explored a few questions I wasn't sure anyone would stay with. Is the present moving through time, or is time appearing within the present? What if the anxiety, the overthinking, the feeling of being stuck isn't actually happening to you, but simply appearing in front of you? I didn't know how many people would listen. I didn't know if this kind of conversation even had a place here. But you stayed, and over the past year, this space has grown into something much more than I expected. So today's video is a little different. No structured philosophy, no deep dive into concepts, just your questions and an honest conversation. Welcome back to Untying the Knot with Trupti. I am Trupti, and it's been 1 full year since this channel began. And in that time, many of you have written to me through comments, emails and messages, sharing your thoughts, your doubts, your questions, not just about Vedanta or the mind or consciousness, but about life, about this journey, and about where all of this is going. So today, I want to sit with those questions, the personal ones, the practical ones, and the deeper philosophical ones. In that order, let's begin. Why do you choose to talk about Vedanta on this channel? I spent years studying Vedanta, and I began to see how this knowledge works at the root of the mind's problems. It offers practical clarity around stress, confusion, and this constant search for fulfillment. And I kept wondering, why isn't this reaching more people? What if it were explained in simple language instead of long heavy lectures? This channel was my attempt to bridge that gap. To say this wisdom is not reserved for monks or scholars. It is for you exactly where you are in the middle of your everyday life. Now a few of you have asked, are you the author of ABC of Vedanta? Yes, I am. I wrote this book to make the fundamentals of this philosophy simple and accessible, so it can be lived and applied, not just understood as a clever theory. No prior knowledge, no Sanskrit, no background required. The idea was to create an easy entry point without unnecessary complexity, using simple modern language. Not a textbook, but a companion you can sit with and reflect on. Right now it's available through the book club, which I will explain in just a moment. Someone with very good observation skills wrote in, I saw your travel video where you were wearing a t-shirt that says vegan. Are you vegan? Yes, I am. And for me, this is not separate from the Vedantic path. It is not a rule I follow, but a recognition that comes from understanding non-duality. Another question, do you also teach Vedanta in Gujarati? Yes, I do. I teach in both English and Gujarati. So if you are more comfortable learning in Gujarati, feel free to reach out. I would be happy to guide you through the book club in your own language. Now let's go a step deeper into the community itself. Many of you have asked, what exactly is the book club? Think of it as a small structured space to study Vedanta together. When you sign up, you choose a day and time that works for you. We meet weekly for 2 months and go through a textbook as a group. It's not a lecture, it's a discussion. We think through the ideas together, question them and apply them. You will find the sign up link in the description below. Next question, I'm completely new to Vedanta. Which book should I start with? I usually recommend starting with ABC of Vedanta. It gives you a clear foundation that makes everything else easier to understand. This book is available through the book club. I have also added a few beginner-friendly recommendations in the description. Can I select a different book for the book club? You can, but here's my suggestion. Complete the ABC of Vedanta first. Once that foundation is in place, you are free to explore any text. Whether it's Prakran Granths, Upanishads, or other Vedantic text you feel drawn to. Do you offer offline sessions or only online? Both. Once you sign up, You will receive details for both options. You can choose to attend online or offline as per your convenience. Is it possible to have one-on-one discussion with you? Yes. The book club is designed as a small group because the quality of discussion that emerges there is very powerful. But if you would prefer private one-on-one session that can be arranged separately, just reach out. How can I send questions for Q&A videos? You can email your questions, leave them in the comments, or post them in the community section. Can you talk about good ego versus bad ego in a part 2 of the ego video? Another question. You speak about Maya in one video. Can you explain how it operates through 3 gunas, Sattva, Rajas and Tamas? That's a great set of questions. Yes, I will be covering both of this in upcoming videos. I usually keep each video focused and don't try to cover everything at once, so we can go deeper into one aspect at a time. But I really value these suggestions, so please keep sharing them. It helps shape what we explore next. I have seen your movies and Vedanta videos. They are refreshing, especially the one on Fear from It movie. Can you also cover movies like Interstellar or The Truman Show from a philosophical angle? Yes, absolutely. You can suggest movies, books, places to travel, or even topics from your own life. This channel is not just about learning Vedanta as a theory, but about applying it to everyday life. From the content we watch to the work we do, from travel to relationships, everything can be looked at through the lens of Vedanta. So don't limit yourself to Vedanta questions. If something makes you think, question or reflect, bring it in. In your Mind Mystery playlist, I didn't see anything on dopamine. Can you cover topics like dopamine culture or dopamine scrolling? That's a great suggestion. Thank you. Yes, I will definitely be covering that in an upcoming video. Before I close this video, I just want to say thank you, genuinely, for your curiosity, your questions, and for coming back to this space. And here's my question for you. What has been your most surprising discovery since you started exploring Vedanta? Or even since you found this channel? What has shifted even slightly? I would love to know. Let me know in the comments below. If you are new here and want to understand what Vedanta and Advait Vedanta are and why they matter in your life today, check out the Vedanta playlist on this channel. It's the best place to begin. Please like and subscribe, and if you want to go deeper, the book club sign up link is in the description below. I will see you in the next video.
Hi, I'm Vidhi and I'm an engineer in semiconductors. I joined Vedanta Book Club a few years back and I didn't expect to have such a lasting impact on me. I was just curious and wanted some clarity in my life. What I found was much deeper. The discussions weren't just about the books. It gave me clarity about myself better. The concepts which were abstract became practical. And I noticed changes in how I handle stress, how I conquer my goals. The best thing about the book club was the environment. It wasn't just about the lecture on the book. It was all about exploring ideas together and reflecting. Trupti is an amazing teacher of Vedanta. She makes everything so clear and relatable. If you are even slightly curious about it, I would recommend you to give it a try. You will come out with a whole new different perspective. Trust me.